Debbie Romero is your host today on Transcend with Debbie and can be found on all platforms. She's a renowned international evidential psychic medium, Reiki master, Munike certified, and empowerment teacher who is holding space to bring awareness with other like-minded souls as we raise the vibration collectively for humanity with awareness, inspiration, love, compassion, and healing. Now your host, Debbie Romero.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Kelly Brickle from Sacred Spiral. Thank you, Kelly Brickle, for holding space and setting this up. My apologies for being late. Good old Mercury retrograde. Let's give him a shout out. Hi, Kristina Bloom, the most beautiful soul that I get to work with today, y'all. Kristina, welcome to Transcend with Debbie.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so grateful to have you. Spirit was like, let's this energy for these girls because that's how we're going to do it. You know that song that comes on, this is how we do it. Please let the world know who you are and what you do, girl.
All right. Well, my name is Kristina Bloom. I live in Wisconsin in the U.S. And I'm a psychic, a medium, a trance channeler. So I bring in higher beings, sometimes extraterrestrials, sometimes angels, sometimes all kinds. It's all good. But I'm also an author. I have 2 books published. I have Intuitive You, Psychic and Personal Development, which is a textbook for the class that I teach, starting tomorrow, by the way, if anyone's interested, it's online. And I also have kind of a meditation book. So this Wisdom for the Age of Ascension, and both are available on my website. Yeah.
What's the website, love?
The website is my name, KristinaBloom.com. Kristina with a K.
I was going to say with the K, girl.
Yes.
With the K.
Yeah, Bloom with 2 O's.
Yes, and she just did a beautiful podcast on Spotify and Amazon on Transcend with Debbie. So give my girl a follow. You'll see the links. And so we are right now on Find Me a Medium. We are on Derek Akora's page. We're on Sacred Spiral, and we are also rolling on Transcend with Debbie. So wherever you are, give us a hello. Like there's Jennifer GR, Tracy. Thank you, y'all, for being here. I saw Cheyenne. Can you see the comments on the side, Kristina?
I can, yeah.
Perfect. Yes. Can you give a little shout outs and some hellos as well?
Oh, Poppy Lane and Jennifer, Tracy. I'm seeing Sarah. Some are popping up that I'm not seeing, which is interesting. They must be coming in from somewhere else. We have Melody and Tara. And yeah, this is cool.
I love that. I know. And it's, I woke up today, I was talking to a girlfriend, and most of our stuff that we were talking about on our podcast, because you also do past life regression.
Right.
And, that was something I did earlier in my journey with hypnosis. And I worked with a trance healer who actually can channel the energies in the way that the client needs. Right. And I think a lot of us take that journey within just because we want to feel better. What is your presentation? How would you present to someone who's seeking your counsel or your help to hold space? What do you tell them what to expect? What is it that you can give one to expect from your services?
Well, I don't know that I can give one thing for people to expect, because everything is so individual, and the information that comes through is very individual. And honestly, my favorite healing modality is mediumship.
Yes.
Because it heals so many levels. When you can bring in someone that they need closure with, someone where they just need to hear from one more time, someone who can clarify something that they've been struggling with. I see so many people walk away from a mediumship reading in a completely different space than what they walked into it.
Right.
I love that. There's so much healing in that.
So
we tend to think of healing as energy, right? So like energy work, massage, whatever the modality is, but there's healing on all levels.
Right. I agree. And I think you nailed it. When we are holding space for the energy to come in, there is a frequency and the vibration that comes forward with that we get to being the essence of the energies of spirit, and also allowing them to come so close that we can get a little presence of love, kindness, forgiveness, gentleness, and with the proof that life is eternal, with the evidence, mediumship is also my passion. So I'm right there with you, 100. When a new person is starting this journey and they're awakening and they're learning about the chakras and the aura and the physical well-being, what is the biggest thing that you find that the community is needing space to be held for? What do you think the biggest thing is happening out there with us in this world?
Oh, it's all happening so fast right now. There are so many people who are, it's like they just opened their eyes for the first time and they're going, I want to know everything right now. And so I think patience, it's just patience. Like we can't know everything in the first 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. I mean, we already know all of it, but we can't be conscious of it in the first 10 minutes because it would be overwhelming. It would be overwhelming. So I try to advise people, just go with what's calling you right now. And when that changes, go with that. Go with the next.
Oh, this goes to crystals. You just ignited me here with that thought of like crystals. Oh, this crystal caught my attention. I was in the store and I wanted this book, and maybe it was Kristina Bloom's book, and it's your spirit is attracting what's needed.
Yes.
So the spirit is leading you to what's next and what is coming. Look at you. Hey, ladies on Wisconsin. Kristina, great to see you again. I love that.
You.
Got a shout out, girl.
I love it. And we have Fiona and Roy, and there's Cheyenne, and I saw a bunch of other names. Noreen, Isabel, Amanda, Willow.
Yeah.
Wow. Susan.
We're running hot, right? Kristina,
yes,
we're running hot. Girl, we is in the UK. Let's do a roll call. Roll call. Who is here? Where are you from? Let's put it on the map. Jennifer McCormick, 20 years on my journey. All comes in divine timing. Amen, girl. I was like in drumming circles, yoga, sound healing, crystal healing. We want to do it all. Like you said, it's such a fast pace, right?
Yes.
Athena Pope. Mm-hmm.
I know. I remember when I first started really wanting to learn, I read every book in the public library. And then I moved on to a different public library and found more books.
Oh my God, yes. And I was learning about the Ra, the sun, and the shamanic journey. My first book was about the sun, and never in my life did I ever think I was going to channel the sun and start getting the messages, like what does that mean? So look at all these beautiful souls. Wales, New York, Staten, New York. Let's see, Ohio from New York, Arizona. I love it. Colorado, Belfast, Santa Clarita. We got them. You guys are all showing up on the map. Devin, this is beautiful. Isn't this so beautiful to be able to come across the pond and all of us just be in good spirits? Christine on my Facebook page is here from Arizona. Shout out to Christine, and shout out to those that are following on the other platforms. Like, girl, let's hook it up. Let's give some energy to hold space for spirit. Oh, there's a Scotland too, in Indiana.
Liverpool. I saw
Liverpool. Hey, Liverpool. What's up, Liverpool? That is so. This is just the beauty of the expansion.
Yes,
how we are such like-minded souls that we are able to come together without borders to hold space for spirit. So
that's beautiful.
I absolutely adore this time together that we have. So thank you to Samantha from Derek Okori's page, who is holding space and moderating over there. Don't forget, y'all, to share, to like, and to heart. Veronica Jenkins, who is watching, find me a medium for all the work you do. Kelly Brickle and Things Network. Jeremy York, shout out to Things Network if you're on Things Network. And of course, the community. Without you guys, we would not have this opportunity to showcase spirit, to showcase the energy and allow it to come in the way they want to share the energy and story. So every week we do this, and from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for being here and showing up and holding space. And Kristina, thank you for being here as well.
Oh, I agree. We would not have the opportunity if we didn't have people reaching out And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to do what I came to this planet to do.
Amen.
Oh.
And when we're in that passion and we're in that state, there's so much beauty that unfolds in such a way that leaves us in awe every time. So every time we get hit with the essence and we're holding space, we are also receiving that healing. And I welcome that energy every day. So thank you, y'all. Again, let's see who's open. Please let us know if you have a specific question. If you want mediumship, put spirit. And also, if you have a specific question, we'll let Kristina choose where she's guided. And if you just want to open up, Kristina, you open up. I'll follow your lead. And here we go, y'all. Let's go. Welcome spirit closer, y'all. Woo, woo. Let's go.
I love it. Roy asked for cards. I didn't think to take any cards out. I mean, I have some, but they're not.
You want to, whatever. If Roy, if you felt guided to go to Roy, let's not pull a card. Just say, Roy, this is what I feel. What do you feel,
Okay.
Kristina? Go for it.
All right. So as I'm tuning into Roy's energy, I'm feeling like there's so much coming at you so quickly that you're having trouble sorting it all out. Like there's a lot of incoming feeling. There's a lot of incoming information. Spirit. Okay. So you're looking for someone on the other side. Give me a moment to tune into that. Unless Debbie, if you have something, please jump in. But
okay, so I have a deck of cards. I'll let you tune in and see. Okay. But I have a card of comfort. I want to give you comfort, Roy. But as you say, you have so much coming. A mother comes closer to my awareness, and I know that there was something here within the chest area. I also know that I would have had some issues around either an illness here within the lower part of my body here, my uterus. Like I feel like just life got me, that I don't know if it was cancer or illness here, but I'm sensing that illness with mom is what I'm feeling. Infection is what I'm getting, if you would understand this. And I just want to bring healing to you because you watch or witness this person go through the different changes and the different cycles of this, and they don't want you to remember them in that way. So there's also what comes to my awareness also is someone who's either smoking or someone who is smoking, because I feel like I have to acknowledge this also trait where I want to bring awareness, like let's stop that. Like changing behaviors is a sense I get. And Roy, if you're in here, a yes and a no. My mother died of cancer. God bless you. Yes, I apologize. And so I know as I feel this essence here, she's stepping in to bring healthy habits to you and to bring you love and to bring you understanding, because some things you're going through, like Kristina says, you don't understand. They're not understand, but you have a lot happening. So I want to bring you understanding, changing your ways of living and bringing healing around the heart. I feel you're very gifted. I feel you're very open. I feel you feel so much, so deeply. And I feel like spirit is holding on. You're like literally holding on with them. Hand by hand is the sense I get. And I feel like the name Stephanie is coming to my awareness. And I also feel either a Sam or a Samantha is also coming to my awareness. And I also hear the name Nick. So I also hear the name Nick as well. And so these are like family members, friends. I feel like I'm connecting to dad's side of the family. And I feel like I'm bringing the energy closer to you for dad, if this would make sense for you. And I'm hearing Peter and I'm hearing Paul, but I feel Kristina is now ready to jump in. So I'm going to bring it back to Kristina. Go ahead, Kristina.
While you were reading Roy, I got pulled over to Noreen.
Okay, so stay there. Let me close it up. So Roy, the message that I'm getting, the reason for stepping forward is to walk into your path. I feel like you should be doing what we're doing, holding space, being that motivational speaker for spirit, to be that influencer, to be able to share the knowledge, because I feel you're so gifted and the books of wisdom are within your heart, within your body, your mind, your body, and your spirit. And so from mom's love, she gives you her heart, and I leave you with her love, and I say, God bless. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got pulled over to Noreen, and she asked for a spirit reading as well. Noreen, what I was picking up when I tuned into your energy is that there is someone who wants to come through. I'm picking up a male, but I'm picking up a younger male. I'm not picking up like a grandfather or a father unless they passed when they were younger. But I'm getting like a younger male. I wish I got names like Debbie does and just rolls them right off, but I don't. So what I'm getting is someone who is struggling when they passed, struggling with mental illness, addiction, something like that. That's what I'm getting, is that they are coming through and they are asking for forgiveness, which that is up to you to choose whether you give it or not. But I am feeling like a male is coming through and asking for forgiveness. I feel like there is a lot of, like they left behind a lot that was undone. I feel like they have unfinished business, that they want to connect with you, and kind of, it feels like an apology. It feels like, I really messed up and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I left you with a mess. I'm sorry that I hurt you. There's a sense of, I don't know what to do to fix it, but I can say that I'm sorry. And that is really the strongest message that I'm getting coming through for you.
Beautiful message. Great job. Okay, so I'm going to go to Marissa, Lorena. I definitely feel I felt like I had two people here, so I'm going to give it a second. I know that in my essence, in my awareness, I feel a gentleman stepping forward. I feel I'm really active into sports. So either this was baseball, sunflower seeds, like I'm sitting in a lounge chair and I'm like at the games, watching the games with family. So I know I have a gentleman who feels very fatherly, who would have loved sports. Marissa is who I'm with. Let me try. The comments come in fast, y'all. So bear with me if I have to go back to pinpoint the name. We got about 54 of you in here. So bear with me, okay? Marissa, there we go. Marissa Lorena from England, my love. If you would understand this, a yes and a no, as I'm connecting to you. Do you see her? People do come in and out, so I know I should have double checked to see if she was still here, but I definitely felt father. I felt like I'm eating sunflower seeds. I feel like I'm at a baseball game. I feel like I'd love to chew. My mouth is full of food, like yum, like I'm just chomping away. I'm gonna give it another second to see, and then we'll do another roll call because people pop in from live to live. So if she's not here and she comes back to the message, I'm just going to say the hug, the essence of that love. I feel like I just miss this gentleman. I miss this father and grandfather. Grandfather. There you go. Thank you. Because I also feel like grandfather is who I'm going to connect to with you. So thank you for being here. So let me work with you. So grandfather is stepping forward, and I feel like they're acknowledging your father, and I feel like I'm at the game, I'm at the sports, and I feel like they're acknowledging your dad as well. So please know dad is being also acknowledged as well. I did hear, I don't know if you have a connection to the name Manuel or Manuel, but I feel like I have to give you that name as well. And I don't know, like Stuart Little, like the little Stuart Little is like that cartoon. So I feel like there's this little boy or there's this kid watching cartoons with Stuart Little, but I have to be like, she's, the smart with the glasses, and there's something there that I just got to give you. He does show me a picture in the backside of the living room. You have like some type of hutch or some type of like shelves. And I feel like he has a picture in the upper left corner of the room where you either have some type of like ceramic lotus flower or some type of like jewelry box that they're showing me. And I just feel like gratitude of still being acknowledged within the family. If you would understand this, a yes and a no. I do feel that he would have had a full set of hair. I do feel that, I'm strong, but I know later in my life, I definitely would have had some weakness and walking issues. Like my muscles would have had some issues, is the sense I got. So it was a deterioration of the muscles and the tissues, is the sense that he gives me. And so I know he doesn't want to be seen in that way. As I feel the essence of his presence come closer, I just want to say, like, thank you for taking care of me. I feel a woman that was very much close to him, whether this is your mother, but I feel like there was a woman that was a part of his care. And I feel like when I go to the names, because I feel like I have to acknowledge the names again, I feel this is a connection to your aunt. I don't know if you have an aunt named Alice, but I feel like I have to, yes, please. I don't know if you're here, a yes and a no, and I don't know would be great. If I know there's a delay, yes, if you would understand this, but they're acknowledging your mother's aunt and the names as well. So that is where the names come through. I feel like there's a beautiful yellow within the kitchen. So there's a transformation, family cooking, little doggies. So I feel like you guys either have this little dog that steps forward. And this little dog is kind of like the Toto dog. Not sure the Alice. Okay, hold on to the Alice. On mom's side of the family, 1, 2, 3 generations. And there's something here about Scotland. So I feel like there's something here about Scotland. And so please know that that is something with ancestral. So I get the sense that this is like the greenery, the grass, of where you guys are, like your roots and the family and the energy. I also feel like they're pushing you out of your comfort zone. So as Kristina talked about her class starting tomorrow, you're also developing. And so I just want to put in your hand the gift of awakening to like explore more options. So I feel like you studied, but there's something else here that I just want to expand with you, if you would understand this. I knew the name threw you off because they had me come back to tell you where it came from. Isn't that cool how they did that? I love that.
I love that.
So I leave you with their love and the luck. I get the little lady luck, lady bird, lady luck, clover. Like luck is on your side, sweet soul. And I feel like whatever is difficult or changing in your life, it's because you're in transformation. So please know that this heavier stuff that you're working through is moving to the side. So your spirit is opening new doors for you. So you've asked for changes 6-7 months ago, and this is what you're in. Yes, developing spiritually. Thank you so much. You're welcome, beautiful. So there you go. Kristina's teaching y'all. So stay open to it. And they gave you the gift of expansion. So God bless.
Yes.
And thank you for letting me hold space.
Excellent. I'm not sure if I have Amanda or Natalie, but I am feeling, and I hate to be so blunt about this because I know it's a real sore spot, but I'm feeling the loss of a child. And I'm not sure who it is that I'm connecting with. Both names came to both Amanda and Natalie. Energy came to me at the same time. So I'm not sure who that is. But I do feel like there is a loss of a child. I feel like there is a younger child. Feels like a male.
Amanda says yes.
Amanda says yes. Okay. I'm so sorry, Amanda. I feel your pain, and I mean that literally. So I'm so sorry for the loss. I do feel like there is a sense of you're going to be, or it's going to be okay. I'm okay, Mom. I'm safe. I'm in a good place. But to be a mom and lose a child is devastating, and I totally understand from experience what that is. So I just feel like you didn't do anything wrong. And you need to stop blaming yourself. That's the message that I'm getting coming through. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't miss any signs. Oh, a daughter. Okay. You didn't miss any signs. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't cause this. There's nothing that you could have done to prevent it. And just there's forgiveness from the other side. There's also, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you coming from the other side. There is a peace. It's okay to take a breath. It's okay to miss me. Someone else said that they had lost their grandson as well. Yeah. And I'm so sorry about that as well. Going back to the mom who lost her daughter, it really feels to me like I know what that feels like, but I also am getting from the other side that I'm okay. I'm being well cared for. And it's okay to go on without me, and it's okay to enjoy your life. It's okay to move on and enjoy other people in your life. Please don't feel guilty about doing that. That is the big message that came through for that.
Wow, what a healing message. And Amanda, we're going to send you so much love. And I know there was another Amanda who lost her grandson. And if everyone that's in here, and we're in this community together, if we can pause and send her some green hearts and give her, uplift this for her, and a silent prayer, a gentle prayer. My daughter lost her son. Okay, I'm so sorry. Which is your grandson?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It comes up a lot since my son passed. I get a lot of readings for parents who have lost children, probably because I'm more sensitive to it now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Spirit knows how to use us because we understand.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone for holding space and sending her green hearts.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry for you, Kristina, and I'm grateful that you're able to be here also to hold space for those that are grieving also. Thank you, everybody, for sending her hearts.
Yeah.
So let's see who's still here, and we can continue to bring in this healing, loving energy for all of you.
Yeah, let's see. There was a Natalie who had asked for a message from Spirit. She was listed right below Amanda. I think that's why I got both of them together.
Saw Natalie. Let's go, Natalie. Natalie, come back. If you're here, let's see. Come back, y'all. Thank you for all the green hearts. Thank you all for the love. Thank you so kindly. Natalie, did you see it?
I see Natalie. Natalie, she said from Spirit, please. All right, so I'm tuning into Natalie's energy.
Go ahead.
I'm feeling like this is a recent loss. I'm feeling like you're still in the deepest part of the grieving, and even part of the yes, Natalie, it's you. I feel like the grief is heavy at this point. I mean, and grief is never light. I get that, but I feel like it's very heavy, like it's almost unbearable most days. I'm going to let you take over on this one, Debbie, because like that's all I got on that.
Okay.
Was just really heaviness.
Okay. I don't see her comment in here, so I don't. What's her last name? Natalie.
Fisher.
I'm sorry.
Fisher.
Natalie Fisher. So she must be on a different page because I don't see her on here. So Natalie, for me and my awareness, I'm going to tell you who I have. And if you can just watch the comments for me, Kristina, to the yeses and nos, because I don't see her. Okay. I feel very nauseous and I feel discomfort in my body, but I know mother is the feeling that I got. But I know when you brought her in, I had an acknowledgement of a father as well. So as the energy comes close to me, I'm going to channel this lady who I feel who's coming in is an older lady. There's a connection to the name Helen. I do feel that she has a silver fox hair. I would have loved her hair curled. I know my body hurt. And I feel like either Natalie helped her into the car or had to help her in some way, because this is the essence of the energy that's coming forward to me. If she would understand this, a yes and a no, if you would understand this.
I'm not seeing a comment from her yet.
Okay. And I know like it's this woman as she comes closer to my essence. I feel like I loved really nice things. I would have loved my teacups. I would have taken care of my table. It was almost like if I had a great linen on it, there would be flowers or roses or pink flowers. And I know that I would have had some type of like plastic mats over to make sure you took. No, you don't know the Helen. Do you know a Helen in the living on the father's side, Natalie? Now I see her name.
Yeah.
She's on Derek Akora's page. Okay. Do you know a Helen on father's side? Not necessarily that's her name. Is it Helen is being acknowledged?
She said no.
Then I want to open it up because I may have somebody different than what you're getting. So let me open this up. I have a woman who is in spirit, who is elderly, who would have had issues with the muscles in the spine and the body. I feel on father's side, there's a name, Helen, being acknowledged as well. And so as this essence comes closer to me, I feel like I would have loved to have things set up so nicely. I know that I would have had my mats, like you had to have things put in a certain way, or you couldn't eat there. So it was very clean. So I'm so sorry, Natalie Fisher, I'm not with you, but let's see where I can go with this because I can't change who I have here at this moment. At first, when you brought her name in, I had a man, but I'm going to stay with this woman because she's a stronger communicator for me.
Okay.
And so the name Helen has to go to the father's side because that's where I was being drawn to. I feel like I love to travel. I feel like I'm very free. I feel like I'm outgoing. I feel like there's a connection to New York. I feel like when I get her essence, I had a mother-in-law named Helen, and she was older, Julie, and I feel like I'm talking about travel. I feel like my bones, my muscles, I lived a long age is the sense I get. And I feel like the ultimate end, it was my heart that would have caused of my passing. So I feel that there was something here with the heart or the blood flow is the sense that I get here.
I'm not seeing any feedback on that.
My father's mother was called Helen Noreen, and that's who you were just reading. Someone else had a mother named Helen. Okay, so my father's mother was named Helen. So there has to be a connection to New York, and there has to be a connection to travel. There would have been an issue with the heart at the end. but she lived a long life. So I feel like I'm older within the 80s is a sense that I get. So you have a Paula. My mom's name was Helen and she was from New York. Paula feels good. Let me see who else also understood this. And I have to say, I lived a long life. And I have to say that you have to take also the part of where she had her tea set. It was like her tea, her table. I'm always sitting at the table. So I feel like, like my mother, I would always put her in her wheelchair on the table. And I was like, here, this is where you sit. So I feel like I was kind of stationed at the table all the time. So I was always looking at flowers and placemats and like eating. And I know I would have had struggles of eating. And I know that as her essence comes closer, it was like at some point I would have needed help eating. I know I would have liked softer foods. I know that it would have been more of the warm or the oatmeal or the cream of wheat. So I know later in my life, my journey changed where I wasn't able to eat for myself. I do feel family is around me as well. Do you know the grand? And so, Paula, if you would understand that part as well, I want to come to you to see what you understood of all of it. Hi, Casey. Thank you for being here.
Colette said she feels like this is her mom.
Her mom. Okay. So I'm going to work with Colette and I'm going to work with Paula. So Colette and Paula. Usually I write it down when I get them in like this, but we'll work with it. Okay, she died when she was in her 40s. No, this lady is older. This lady is older. I feel older. I feel I have silver fox hair. I feel like 80s is very significant. Colette, do you understand the age? Like I lived a long life because this is the sense I get. I feel like I'm on horses. I'm on a ranch. I feel like I'm in an open land. There's hills around me. I feel like I have a back house of like a ranch or some type of barn. I feel like the number 45 is either in the address of where I lived. I feel like in my younger days, I would have sat in the front with lemonade. I feel like I love to look at the sun. So I know there's a country living with her as well. Yes, Paula, thank you. May I work with you?
She died in the 80s is what she said.
Okay, I am so sorry that she passed. Paula Marie Munoz is who I'm with. Okay. Oh, she meant to say she died in her 80s. Okay. And we lived in the country in New York. Thank you. May I work with you if you don't mind? Oh, now she's happy. Now she's happy. All right, we got the link. We got the link, y'all. I'm sorry, Natalie. My bad. I think you had a gentleman with you, Natalie, because that gentleman came in first, but mom was like, I'm here. I need to talk. And so I'm so sorry, Natalie. I will try to come back to you. I want to honor her because she was like front and center. My whole right side of my body hurts. I don't know if I had a stroke or something here where there was mobility issues with the right side of my body, but I definitely get the sense that I would have had some circulation flow issues. Here is the feeling that they impress upon me. And I just feel like they're so proud of you, of all the activities and all the movement and all the healthy lifestyle, the healthy eating, the good food changes. And I feel like mom is just like so proud. She brought her jewelry to my awareness. So I feel like I want to give you something here with the bracelet, or there's an acknowledgement of this. And she's also acknowledging the keychain. So there's either a heart that says mom, or there's like an angel on your keychain, because I feel like she's having me acknowledge this as well. And I feel like travel, like I want to give you money to travel, whether you want to go to Spain or you want to go like in Spain. All of a sudden I'm getting the sense of like love, like that whole Paris vibe, like love and just business savvy. So she's very present in your life. I feel like you're very business savvy. I feel like you're very there's opportunities there of like work. And so I feel like if you're looking for work or there is more to come, I just want to say work is coming. There's work there. And I feel like there's an acknowledgement of this. If you would understand this, a yes and a no. I look down to pull a card and I'm like, here and now. So it's like now, it's happening now. So here and now. I feel like at some point I was pushed in a wheelchair. I feel like, my stomach was upset, so I couldn't eat very much. I know my mom died when she was 40, 45, and she died in her 80s in 1985. Wow, Paula, I'm so sorry. And she just wants you to keep reaching for the stars. Like, you are so bright and so loving and so kind. And she wants you to continue to bring that love and the essence back to you. She shows me you looking in the mirror and looking at your hair and looking at your, like, stuff. I'm brushing my hair. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at this little place of where you get dressed, and she's looking at the acknowledgement that you either had a couple of days ago or thinking of her a couple of days ago, where you resembled each other, because this is the essence it's brought forward to me. And she's very present with you. She also acknowledged the perfume, so I also know there was a perfume scent that comes with her as well. So it's almost like I don't know if it's a jasmine flower. There's something here with about a white flower, but I feel also there is an essence of her. Yes, I was seeing her, how everybody called me Little Helen. Oh, my love. So she is very present on how you resemble, but also how you were looking at yourself. And there's just kisses, and she just gives you this big kiss on the side of the cheek. And she's just saying, I'm not gone, by your side. So she is by your side. She leaves you a bird. And for me, the bird is like the Holy Spirit and just that peace and love. And so I leave you with the love and the white purity of your essence in her as one. And I say, God bless. And I thank you, Paula, for letting me hold space for you.
I'm being drawn back to Natalie and then to Captain Halliday. So,
okay.
As I'm being drawn back to Natalie, I'm getting someone around your age, somebody who's younger. And I guess I'm going, I have this visual of your picture. I don't know how current your picture is, but I feel like this is someone who's closer to your age, or who passed when they were closer to the age that you are now. I do feel like I have a man here, and he looks younger, like 20s, maybe 30s. He looks younger to me. I am feeling like he's just like, come on, Nat, come on, you know who this is, come on. And that's just kind of what I'm feeling like. He's waiting for you to respond to that. I'm feeling also like he misses you. I don't know what the connection was. I'm getting, again, lateral. So boyfriend, friend, brother, cousin, something like that. A friend who had died young. Okay. I feel like this is who it is. I apologize. I don't get names. So I can give you a description. He looks to be about 5'10", kind of on the thinner side, brownish hair. It's really interesting to me that he's just like, come on, remember who this is. So I really wish I got names, but for some reason I don't. No. So I just have to give descriptions. And he wants me to tell you that thank you. He wants me to say thank you to you. Thank you for, he was kind of goofy, he said, and you were very kind to him. And you were like someone that he could share things with that he didn't feel like he could share with a lot of people. And he just wants me to tell you thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being my friend. And he was definitely not going to step out in front of a grandmother. So he stood back and waited his turn. That was really what came through, was he just really wanted to come through and say, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I do get the sense that he digested something and he's having me acknowledge a tattoo, whether he battled a form of illness here, not illness, but a form of some behavior, addictive behavior. But I get the sense that I would have either digested something, is the sense that he gives me. And so, Natalie, he's just giving you this big hug. And when you talked about here, I was like, look for the signs, like money found on the floor. He committed suicide. Oh, God bless you. Yeah, I feel like he digested something, love. I'm so sorry. And so as I feel into his essence, please know there's a lot of peace that comes with him. And also too, your lights flicker in your room and he's taking responsibility for that. I feel like I'm laying, I have my headphones on. I feel like I'm in the bed and my blankets are all over me. And I feel like you go into those deep thoughts of like what to do next. And I feel like his presence just like, boom, I'm here. I got you, sis, or I got you. And so when I feel into his essence, I feel like the lights flicker. So I have to talk about that as well. I also feel as his essence comes in, he's funny. He's so goofy. It's like if you were to have milk in your mouth and you just laugh and you spill it out. So I feel like he's somebody who was a jokester, a daredevil, and all that energy of life. I just feel life. Like I just want to live, and then I just feel free. And when I say that, I almost like, those motorcycle crosses where they go in the dirt. Or, yeah, he was very cheeky. Yes.
He was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, and I feel like there's somewhere downtown where you guys hung out because all of a sudden I'm seeing like this dark, like light, like dark area, and I feel like there's buildings, and I feel like either there's a number 3 on the building, but I feel like either apartment 3 or number 3, but I feel like I'm going downtown. I feel like I have to. It's almost like that dreading of going home and dealing with things. Like he's just taking me to this like part of his day, right? I feel like even in his younger days, he would be on that skateboard and like it was free and I'm flicking my hair. So he is bringing that fire to you, that let's go. Because when you were talking, Kristina, I heard get the motor running, get out on the highway. So it's like, girl, you're going to travel, girl. Where you going, girl? Like he's going to be with you. So I definitely feel Natalie, he is just helping you bring laughter. He's helping you bring signs. And I also feel you're very intuitive. You're very gifted. And the journey that you took into the healing journey, you're on top of the mountain, baby, because I just saw you on top of the mountain, on top of the world. And so enjoy the bliss of your journey of healing because you're in it. And you're in such a beautiful place that I just want to allow the mind and the heart and the spirit to just be present with that. So look for the signs, look for the love, because he is talking to you through the flickers of the light to the change on the floor. And I see dimes, and I see the dimes in some type of mason jar or some type of jar, like saved, like in a little cup. So I just say thank you. Thank you so much, Kristina, for bringing us back to her. Because I knew there was a boy there, a young man. The mother just took in,
She did.
took over. So
And he was just like, I'm not going to argue with the mom. I'm going
to
let her have the space.
Yeah.
And I was also drawn to Catherine Halliday, who has throughout the chat here has given us quite a bit of information of what she's looking for. She's looking for her Nan, that she is looking for a message from her Nan. And I've been tuning into that. We all do things a little bit differently. So Debbie gets names, I don't. So if you could give me the first name of your Nan, that would help me get a stronger connection. I do know that she is here. She's been waiting her turn too. And I don't know about you, Deborah, but I can see a line of souls waiting to come through.
Yeah.
So she is really wanting to come through and talk to you and to let you know, Catherine as well. Okay, so that's where you have the connection. Okay. I mean, she's your grandmother, so you have a connection anyway. But with the name connection, that creates a different type of energy connection that I can see. And she really just wants you to know that she wants you to be happy. You had a lot of losses at a young age, all in a short span of time. And it's really hard when you have that many in a row because it gets to be too much. It gets to be to the point where you can't really feel it. You can't really feel all of it because there's too much of it. She loves you. She's with you a lot, and she wants you to be happy. And she's a force to be reckoned with. This woman is definitely a very strong woman. I feel like she let other people take the limelight, but she was definitely the strength in the back. That is the feeling that I'm getting from her. And she said that you kind of do the same thing. Like you will promote friends, you will hold other people up, but you'll take a back seat, but then you're also very strong in the background, holding other people up, and that you have that same sort of thing that she did. She's also telling me that you don't like the limelight. So for you to step up and actively ask for a message from her was a big step for you. And she is congratulating you on taking that step because she knows how uncomfortable it is for you. She's also telling me that there is, she has been with you every step of the way throughout your whole life. And she has been to every graduation, every birthday, every wedding, every birth, everything. She has been there for all of it. And she wants you to know that she's very proud of how you've been handling the difficulties that have come in your life. And we all have difficulties. She understands that. But she wants you to know that she's very, very proud of you because you have been handling these difficulties with strength and with grace and sometimes with losing your mind. And that is okay. It's perfectly fine to lose your mind for a while. Sometimes that's how we get in touch with the deepest parts of our souls. And she just loves you so much and just wants you to know she's there. You can talk to her anytime that you want to. And if you just breathe and relax into it, then at some point you will be able to hear her. She said that she has come in your dreams a few times. She's not sure if you remember the dreams. I would think that that would be something that would be right in the top, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to remember it. She has come to you in your dreams. She's also saying that you have something that was hers. I feel like it's maybe a piece of jewelry, something that you probably wouldn't wear every day, but that it was hers and you hold on to it. And I'm not, it's a small object. I'm guessing it feels metal to me. When I hold it in my hands, it feels like metal, like maybe a locket or a brooch or something like that. She just wants you to know that you're okay. You're okay exactly the way you are, and proud of who you are, because everything that you're doing in your life is perfect for you. And thank you for allowing her to come through with today with that.
Wow, what a beautiful message, Kristina. It was very heartfelt. Lots of love to you, Miss Holiday. God bless. Keep shining, beautiful soul.
Yeah.
Let's see who's here, y'all. Thank you, everyone, for holding space. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Amy Louise. Thank you for holding space. I see all of you. Lisa, Joe, thank you for being here. Thank you for those who have shared and liked and also hearted. Please don't forget to follow Kristina Bloom. If you're not following Find Me a Medium, follow Find Me a Medium, which is live readings by Jennifer Jenkins, and also Things Network, which is Jeremy York, Sacred Spiral from Kelly Brickle, and then we have Derek Akora's page, and of course Transcend with Debbie. So y'all, thank you for still being here. I know that we are still going strong. There's about 50 of you plus more on other platforms. So we truly appreciate your time and giving us this hour and just holding space. So Casey Jones, shout out to you. Casey girl, that's our Casey girl. Let's give her a shout out. Courtney Lopez, we saw you earlier as well. Michelle, Rebecca Whitehead, thank you for being here. Hey, Tay Bucks, hello. Tay girl, thank you for being here, Tay. I want to open it up for questions too. Does anyone have specific questions? Like, I know we've been doing some spirit readings. She loves us. Replay for me, Liz. Hey, Liz, thank you for being here. We're still live, y'all. We're still live.
Yeah, Marissa had a question about what I'm doing tomorrow online.
Yeah, I saw that.
That. It's the Intuitive You class. I do have an event up on Facebook for that. If you look up Kristina Bloom Spiritual Advisor, that class is posted there. It's a 5-week class on Thursday evening Central Time. I don't know where you're located, but it's at 7:30 at Central Time for 5 consecutive Thursday evenings.
And that would be like, let's say UK, they're probably 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning. So I don't know if you're in the UK, love, but do the time difference. So depending where you are, but follow her, and you know her book is out there, and you can also get the book and self-teach. You know, always trust your instincts in your heart, and with hopes that the time zone fits. So that's so cool. Okay, greetings from Australia. Greetings, spirit guides. Yes. Okay. So are you drawn to any specific questions in here that people are asking? 888 portal. Let's talk about the 888 portal. Woo, woo. Let's go. What do you like to do for the 888 portal?
We're starting a class.
Abundance. Okay, go ahead, girl.
I like to start my day out on the 888 portal every year, or the 88 portal every year, with a meditation. I like to start with quiet time. I have kind of a morning ritual person anyway. I like to start my day slow and easy with a cup of coffee or a cup of cacao, kind of blended together usually, and just have my quiet time in the morning, maybe do a little yoga. And it's really like tomorrow, my concentration is really going to be on just absorbing and bringing in those energies.
Oh, I love that.
Bringing in those energies, just breathe it in, just sit with it. Yeah.
Right. So really attuning to
an 8 a.m. meditation. That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw that.
No, Jennifer McCormick is fire. She is so fire. So yeah, You can do grids. You can do crystal grids to
Yeah.
manifest.
Light a candle.
Citrine quartz to amplify. Light a candle. Use bay leaves. There's different herbs you can use to enhance. Green candle to work in that abundance. And for me, just visualize the crystalline grid, going into the grids of the earth and attuning yourself to the frequency. I love that you say that. Peace, solitude, anything works. Just the intent to say, y'all, baby, 888, come on in, y'all. So that's just the beauty of it. And I too drink my coffee.
Watching from Malta. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, that just caught my.
No. Now you see where you're at right now. You're global, girl. You're global. Welcome.
Wow. There's so much. There's so many. I feel like I want to answer everybody's questions, but we don't have time to answer everybody's questions. We do what we can. We go to where we're drawn. But there was somebody who just asked another question. Oh, do you use your intuition? Always. Always. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. What collective message would you like to leave us with today, Kristina?
I feel like the collective message that keeps coming through is this is it. No more dress rehearsals. We are in the bulk of the change right now, the whole planet. There's no more dress rehearsals. This is it. We are in it. You're either going to embrace or you're not. And that is just the way that it's going to be. That's what keeps coming through right now is you guys have had like almost a decade or probably more than a decade of warning that this was coming. Step into it now. Step into it now. Step into your life. Yes. Harness it. I do a meditation where I ground to the sun rather than to the earth.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm working on getting that recorded actually.
That would be dope. That would be so cool. I was the other day in the planets and clearing my energy from the planets of the universe. And my friend was like, what made you go up to the planets? I'm like, I'm connecting to the universe. I got to clean my portals out from the planets, girl. let me go up into that energy. Let me take it. So I absolutely love that you said that. So thank you. Yeah.
It is definitely the age of Aquarius, without a doubt.
Oh, wow.
It's time for all of us to go inside. Trust us, trust your inner being, trust your higher self. It's time for us to, that's what all the misinformation has been about, where you can't trust anything out there. So now you have to go inside and trust you.
Mm-hmm. Amen to that. So y'all, we leave you with love, with trust, abundance, prosperity, peace in the mind, peace in the heart, and peace in the soul. Thank you, Kristina, for being a guest on Transcend with Debbie.
Thank you. This has been wonderful.
Yeah. And please let people know again where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at Kristina L. Bloom. I know I have a few out there. I can't get rid of old accounts for some reason. But it's Kristina L. Bloom or Kristina Bloom Spiritual Advisor. If you'd like to join my group, it's Kristina Bloom - your spiritual advisor. I am also on Instagram at Kristina Bloom SA. And I'm on TikTok at, I think it's Kristina Bloom.
I got to find you on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to find her on TikTok. And so her link is now in the bio and the comments. Click all those links. Yes. Online live psychic readings, Transcend with Debbie, WLTK-DB, Sacred Spiral, Derek Akora's page. Y'all know what to do. Heart, share, like, and we'll see you back. Yes. I will not be here next weekend. I am now going every other week. So have a great next week. Awesome. Kelly Brickle and Jennifer Rose will be on next. I am taking a summer vacation, y'all. So my time is taking the pause for thyself. Woo!
Excellent. Find me on YouTube as well.
Yes.
Red Road Paranormal Breakfast with Bobby. Find me there.
I love it. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Happy 888. God bless. Bye.